Are you having fun in your business? I mean, it should be fun, right? Well, sometimes the fun gets overlooked when you're dealing with the have-tos, the complexities of being your own boss and actually running the show. It's my goal that this, the Fun Business, Fun Money podcast, can help reignite your spark of fun by providing tips, tools, insights, and inspiration so you can enjoy running your business in the simplest, easiest, most fun way possible. I'll be sharing practical tips and ideas that you can implement immediately, along with business and money mindset insights to keep you moving forward no matter what's going on around you. I'm your host, Deirdre Amies, the Fun Business and Money Coach and founder of Powered by Personality. Let's play. Hey there, and welcome to the Fun Business, Fun Money podcast. Look, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off with this one. It's a little bit of a rant about workshops or webinars, also known as lead magnets. I'm not one for complaining or calling out anyone for how they do things because I'm a firm believer in each to their own. I don't have to agree with everything, and neither do you. That's the beauty of all these different personalities in the world. Everyone is different and no one person is right. So, workshops and webinars. Honestly, I love them. They're a great way to get a little bite-sized piece of you to experience your personality, assess your expertise, all of that stuff. They're a brilliant marketing tool when they're done well. And I quite enjoy doing them myself, although they can be really draining energetically. I'm a 50-50 introvert and extrovert. I can show up and deliver, but then I need plenty of quiet time afterwards to restore the balance. And as a participant, they're awesome. And they've often been the catalyst for me to want to pay that person for their help and expertise, either right there and then or a bit further down the track. But, you knew there had to be a but in here, right? What I've noticed recently is a trend towards not providing a replay. You have to show up live. Or maybe there will be a replay, but you'll have to pay for that if you didn't show up live. Now, this reminds me of something that I saw constantly way back when I was first dipping my toe in the world of business with network marketing. If you didn't get on the weekly team training live on Zoom, you were going to miss out because it was never recorded. There was a lot of hype and pressure to attend with zero regard for your other commitments to maybe your family, your job, your own business, your mental health and well-being, all the good stuff. It creates this real scarcity mindset. If you're someone who's doing this, not recording a session or expecting people to pay simply because they can't show up live, you're making it all about you. I'm just going to call it like it is. This is about your ego, whether you believe it or not. How awesome that so many people showed up to hear you speak live. But imagine how many more would hear your words of wisdom if you provided the recording. You're excluding a big chunk of your potential audience because not everyone can show up at the designated time just because it suits you. So make that replay available. Record your workshop or your webinar, your training, whatever it is, because you've gone to all the effort of creating it and presenting it. You might have prepped your notes. You've got slides and other resources. Don't stop a few meters short of the finish line, for goodness sake. Now, the other version of this that I've seen recently is a free workshop on a really interesting topic. It was something that I was interested in checking out. However, I think it was scheduled for like 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, which is something like 4 a.m. in my time zone in Australia. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to check out your lead magnet at 4 o'clock in the morning. My energy and sleep routine is one of the top priorities in my life. And in this instance, they were recording it and providing a replay, so I love that. But you have to pay to access that recording. It was free if you show up live, but you got to pay for the recording. If you're going to have a paid workshop or a seminar, a masterclass, whatever you like to call it, everyone pays. I've paid for exactly this numerous times, and every single one of them has been invaluable. And as I said before, I've gone on to pay some of these people a lot of money for their expertise. If they hadn't made that expertise accessible in the first place, that wouldn't have happened, and all of us would have missed out on something truly awesome. So in both of these situations, not recording your session and only making it free if you show up at the scheduled time, you're excluding the half of the world who aren't awake, and you're penalising the very people who may well pay you money down the track. So an obvious middle ground here is to provide a free replay for 48 hours after your event. I'm totally down for watching that if I know that's the deal, and I'll make that commitment. I also want to make the point that this isn't me suggesting that you should only do free stuff, not by a long shot, because too many people are over-delivering and not charging a thing for it, and then wonder why no one takes up their paid offers. Well, it's likely because you've created not only awareness that there's a gap in their life, their career, or their business, but you've also given them the exact detailed steps to fill that gap themselves. They don't need to pay for your help, even though they would have happily done so. Stop over-delivering and stop making it about you. Expand your thinking so that you can reach more people and be of service to a global audience. Because if you're going to do the damn workshop, record it. And if you're going to turn it into a paid option, make it available for free for a limited time. Create a little bit of FOMO there so that you're not just pissing off amazing people who would otherwise pay you big money for your help on a bigger scale. So there you go. That's about as ranty as you'll ever get from me. I hope that all makes sense. Let me know if this is something you've also experienced and whether it inspires you to inquire further about somebody's paid offers, or is it a turn-off for you? You can send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram. I'm at Fun Business, Fun Money on both platforms. Or you can email me at hello@deirdreamies.com. You'll find the link to that in the description, because as I keep saying, it's a ridiculous name to try and spell sometimes. So that's it from me. Go forth and sprinkle your lead magnet magic everywhere, even the places that are asleep while you're working. Take care, have fun, and I'll catch you in another episode. Thanks for joining me. If you found this episode useful, make sure you hit that follow button on your chosen podcast platform so you get the notifications when each new episode goes live and you don't miss anything. If you know someone who would also get something from it, don't be shy, share it with them. One of the best things about being a business coach for online entrepreneurs is helping them make sense of their creative ideas and turn them into a simple, clear business system that actually makes money. A client recently described me as a castle building expert. You've got the big vision and some of the building materials already, but you don't quite know how to bring it all together into a solid foundation. Then I come along and I show you the blueprint that makes sense of it all. I love that analogy. And I'd love to show you your personalized blueprint, the one that's just right for you and your clients. But I can't do that until you join Ignite, my business and money coaching program. So head on over to deirdreamies.com/ignite for all the details. Fill out the application form and let's talk about building your castle in the simplest, easiest way possible.